All right, today's topic is something that makes a lot of sense that I should have thought of earlier and that most people, including myself until recently, don't. And that is to be what you want. Now, that sounds stupid, but for example, in a relationship, everybody, who is it that says it? I think it's Orion Taraban from the channel Psych Hacks. He says, most people don't want love, they want to be loved. And that's the perfect way to describe the issue. Everybody wants someone who's, we're just talking about relationships here, that's communicative. They are gentle with their criticism. They're patient. They are understanding. They're forgiving. They give love first. And a lot of people, let's just say you're emotionally upset. You want that other person to fix it. Likely, you don't want to fix something that in your mind they did. And that's fine, really, but it kind of puts a kink in the resolution. Now, going further, generally in the world, people are like, wow, people are so rude. I wish people were more patient. Like, when you run into someone who isn't patient, they're not kind. They are rude and they aren't afraid to say things that are disrespectful to you. People are like, oh, like, I don't like that. I wish people were nicer. I wanted this to happen in this situation. And in that situation, maybe they were nice or they weren't back to this person. But when it's their turn in an emotional upset to be patient and kind instead of being impatient and unkind, they drop the ball and they are impatient and unkind. And what I'm proposing, basically everybody knows what right and wrong is. They know that there's a certain way to treat people, and it takes a lot more conscious effort than you think to override your emotional monkey brain and just be the bigger person. But it's worth it. And frankly, yesterday's video was about respect and your self-respect before wanting other people to respect you, because your self-respect is more important. You being the bigger person is important, because if you aren't the bigger person almost all of the time, because you're imperfect and you'll mess up, but if you're not the bigger person most of the time, then you can never ever demand that someone else is, especially if they're a stranger, or maybe especially if there's someone close to you in your life, because you aren't that person. So why do you have this entitled attitude of, these people need to treat me this way because I'm me, right? And I just don't agree with that at all. It's been my experience that being the bigger person first, not being afraid to apologize. Now, I'm not saying you freaking wimp out, lose your spine when you apologize and just bend to whatever this person is saying, but you take accountability, you apologize, you... Stephen Covey, first seek to understand, then seek to be understood. That is a powerful concept that works. And I mean, if you want to take it outside of interpersonal relationships, like romantic relationships or friendships, it works in business. When I sold door to door, the few years I did, seek first to understand, then to be understood. You cannot make a sale until you understand your prospect. And if someone's mad at me on the door because I'm knocking on their door and I'm a salesman, okay, man, yeah, I I didn't want to interrupt your day. I'm sorry, whatever. You'll be surprised how many times their guard drops, because most of the guys that come to their door are like, no, dude, I have this super great thing. I don't want you to miss out. And they've heard it a million times, and they also don't care, and they never did. But if you're genuine, and you have to learn how to, first of all, you have to learn how to be genuine. Second, you have to learn how your tone sounds. But you give them a genuine apology, usually they come way down. Their walls come way down, and then you can be like, I'm here because of this. And then you have at least 10 more seconds to get some pitch out, which might buy you more time. But if you hadn't first sought to understand how they were feeling, and then get them to understand your side while you were there, then you would lose that sale. So that's the idea for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.